Hello, everybody. I'm waiting for my YouTube to pop up because I think the volume is on. Oh, welcome to July 3rd, the 3rd of July. Today is my lovely nephew that I lost. Birthday today, so happy birthday, Anthony, in spirit. How good it's muted. And I got 2 notifications that I'm on. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. I was going to start my day with a political reading, my short soapbox. With everybody, I don't know, everybody's reading on the Supreme Court. One thing I want to say, people quit freaking out, please. Okay. Things will work out. It's going to take longer than we want. We have no control over the Supreme Court. That will get resolved after the elections. Now is the time I am predicting, and I think a lot of people are, we are going to have the biggest turnout in the United States of voters you have ever seen. I don't care if you're voting for a president or not voting for a president. If you are one that has left the Republican Party and you don't like either candidate, mark the other box and say none of the above or whatever you need to say. Mark a box. If it's the other box, if you voted for neither, make sure you mark a box so that on a recount, somebody with a pen or a needle or whatever they have to do to cast a vote for you cannot mark your ballot for you. That's just a piece of advice from me. In regards to Trump, his charges and stuff, I have been meditating on that energy. It's really Judge Merced. Yes, he's, however you say his name, Merson. It has moved everything to September. He has going through the Supreme Court rulings with a fine-tooth comb. I think part of it is he also wants to see what Judge Kathlene is going to do, and I think you're going to see her hearings come up very quickly with very little time. She's not going to give 90 days before they start addressing all those topics. I think that's going to go on calendar pretty quick. I think there's me, and I've heard a lot of people say it too. We hope that because it's not the trial and it is just evidential review to determine what can and can't be used, we're all really hoping that she makes it a public hearing. Because it isn't the actual trial. So you don't have a jury in there that you're protecting, blah, blah, blah. I hope at least she does like the Supreme Court and goes audio on it, if at minimum, and not just open the court to reporters and we get an interpretation of the reporters reporting. I hope it is audioly televised, preferably, but on audio. Because even if it can't go to trial, make the evidence out there. It's almost as damaging as trial, isn't it? Which is, I think, the way we're all looking at it. At least it gets public. I'm not talking about women's rights right now. That's a whole nother gamut of ball of wax. I'm talking about immunity for Trump. I'm wondering how this is going to affect the E. Jean Carroll case. Really, the only thing it had to do with E. Jean Carroll case is the fact that he stood outside of the White House during a political speech. I'm not even sure if it's a campaign speech or a political speech, and then put her down while he was president. But I'm sure that could be, I don't think it would be considered an official act, though. I mean, just because he happened to have the title of the president, I don't think it's an official act to diminish somebody's character. So that should be interesting to see how they address that. But I'm sure he'll follow motion. Okay, I am so sorry about that. My other computer got unplugged and it died. I didn't know. I moved my computers around. So now I can barely see myself. It's going to be hard. I should be popping back into the screen shortly. Maybe. I'm hoping it's not even allowing my screen to shift. Okay. Hopefully I'm back. If you guys can hear me, can somebody let me know in the chat? If not, I'm going to end this and I will relaunch it in about 30 minutes. That way I can set up on my other computer and work off two systems. Hey, Clarence, am I actually live right now? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Hi, Clarence. Having computer problems and okay. I can see Dean talking to Clarence. Does anybody hear me on YouTube?